Hello and welcome to the Dietrich Gamecast. I'm Jeremy. Today playing MLB The Show 20. Doing a fantasy draft. Now, because of the current world health situation, I'm unable to be joined by Joseph. So I'm going to be doing a solo series until such a time as me and Joseph can start our actual series. I decided to go for the Tampa Bay Rays here because we've never used them for any of our series here on the Dietrich Gamecast. So let's get into the fantasy draft, and then after this fantasy draft, I'm going to do a season of some sort. I don't know how many games I'm going to play, how many I'm going to sim, but you guys let me know and see what you want. Let's see where we ended up on the draft list here. Not great, 22nd, but hopefully there's somebody good left. Got to look on the bright side. It means you have a better second pick. Not Verlander. Not liking that. I do like Altuve quite a bit. Really strong contact, power's up there. What are the other options? I could get Trevor Story. Another strong player. Story's a lot better defensively. I'm trying to tighten up my defense. Last year's series with Joseph, it was just sort of a comedy of errors for a lot of our games. I think I'm going to go with Trevor Story. See how he does out of the Rockies. Alright, second pick. I'm still not really wanting to take Verlander. Now, I haven't been watching as much baseball the last year or two because my favorite team, the Mariners, have been slightly shambolic. Kershaw used to not be available in the second round, so let's see how his stats have been. Still pretty good. Might have to go for Clayton Kershaw as my ace. There we go. Right after Syndergaard and Sale, so alright, we're still in really good starting pitchers. But yeah, I'll be learning through this series. Obviously, got a bit of time on my hands, as I'm sure a lot of you do, so time to get my MLB knowledge back up. Now, do I go for a catcher? Grandal, that's interesting. Let's see how he's been doing. Recently moved to Milwaukee, I did see that much. Oh, rocking the 5 stolen bases. He's got his speedy boots on. It's not really the stat I should be looking at. Yeah, he's had some really good seasons. How's his fielding? Oh, it's great. I'm going all fielding. That's my thing today. I got Story and Grandal. I didn't look at Kershaw's fielding, but, don't want to go overboard. Donaldson, another good fielder. A little bit old, but, it could be a win now sort of situation. Let's see what other positions are available. Don't need a catcher. First baseman, we're at 86. That's all right. Don't want to take Howie Kendrick at this point. It's looking like Donaldson might be the pick, honestly. Yeah, let's do it. No point dilly-dallying around. What else is going? We got Kluber. See, man, I'm slipping. A couple of these guys I don't even know. But we're going to learn together. You guys can help me. If I miss something obvious, let me know in the comments. Don't need a closer as of yet. Let's go to the full list. Carlos Santana at first base. Could be interesting. There's Rizzo. I do like a little bit of Rizzo. Gotta love a guy who has the same name as a Muppet. Had a great year. Let's go. As we all know in sports, if you have one great year, you're bound to have another one immediately. Let's see who else is around. I should get another pitcher. Bumgarner, Gray, still some good pitchers. Well, at least from a couple of years ago. Bumgarner. I'm not looking for stats. Here we go. Had a healthy year after missing some games there. But it wasn't really that strong. Let's see Sonny Gray. Now that was a better season. But he's had a couple of dodgy ones. I remember him on Oakland. He was a tough guy to face. Oh, Ryu. Wow. Now on the Blue Jays. Had a couple of great years there for the Dodgers. Let's go with Ryu. Yeah, he's a bit old, but, reunite him with Kershaw. It is a bit odd doing this fantasy draft alone. We've done, I think, I did 7 with a partner. But I don't know. Gives me a bit of more chance to focus. And it'll hopefully allow me to do a few more episodes, because I don't have to clean my apartment every time I want to do a video. Okay, second base, Mike Moustakas. That's not hugely inspiring. Let's get a fielder. Maybe let's go for Michael Brantley. Another guy who's a bit older, but still producing at a good clip. How's his fielding, though? That's really what we're looking for. 73, that's not awful. Not as good as Peralta, though. Do I really go for the all fielding? Yeah, dude. Let's go David Peralta. This is also quite a bit quicker than drafting with a partner. There's less trash talk going on. I'll be counting on the viewers, to chip in with the whole mocking my team business. James Paxton, classic Mariner. Classic going to the Yankees after being a Mariner. A couple of, well, not dodgy years, but, fairly average. But he's a Canadian, which I appreciate. Compatriot. I'm going to pick James Paxton. I'm feeling pretty good about my rotation so far. Mariners going for Zach Collins. My team's pretty old. But then again, I'm pretty old, so it all matches up. I'm old by YouTube standards anyway. Should I get a bullpen pitcher, or should I get another fielder? Fielder's more exciting. Is this the year Puig turns it around? It's not really trending in a super positive direction, but strikeout rate is not ideal. No, I'm not really liking anything about that. Cruz's fielding is NA. Jason Hayward's really the guy for field. Oh, Haniger, though. I do like Haniger. He's one of the bright spots of the Mariners, even though a bit of a down year there. That's such a homer pick, though. I should really take Hayward. This is a tough one. You know what they say, when you have a tough choice, don't make it. Let's see if there's any interesting center fielders. Tyler Naquin, I suppose. Hasn't played a full season, but looked fairly promising. Great fielding. Let's do it. Get a little bit younger, 27. Now that I think about it, the fact he hasn't played a full season at 27, might have been worth considering, but what can you do? I could use a closer. Sean Doolittle's a good closer. World Series winning closer, I believe. Could be wrong about that. Bit of a tough year last year, but he's never really put two bad years together in a row, so let's pick him up. Hoping for a little bit of a bounce back. Oh, Mike Zunino's gone. I have his autograph. Him and Taijuan Walker sign my hat. There's Robinson Cano. Do I need a second baseman? He's not really the best fielder, but he's, he's serviceable. Robbie Cano. It's not really that smart of a pick now that I'm thinking about it. But let's do it. You can mentor the young kids if the computer drafts any for me. Let's get another bullpen. Let's get another starter. I need somebody younger. This is just going off the rails here. Let's just go for a scroll. 26, that's still not that young. I need to think more in baseball terms, though. I'm thinking in other sports terms. What about Rolando Lord? D potential, that's not really that good. Canadian, though. I'm going to just throw out a guess and say maybe this guy doesn't exist. Oh, Brad Keller. I don't need young guys. Who am I kidding? Let's go for, how's Marcus Walden doing? Not too bad. Late into the league, though. Carrasco, disaster last year. David Price. Could bounce back. Let's go with David Price. And he's a lefty. I haven't really been keeping track of my lefties righties, as they're called in the business, but hopefully they're all right. I'll give it a check after this. Okay, my rotation handedness is left, 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 left. Oh dear. Okay, I need a righty. Something fierce. Carlos Carrasco. Oh, he had that tough year though. Kenta Maeda. Yeah, I think that's a better pick. Let's pick Maeda. And that's my rotation. 4 lefties, 1 righty. So I could probably use a right-hander from the bullpen. Trevor May be good. Some pretty solid numbers the past 2 years. Getting a little bit of responsibility, a couple saves. A couple blown saves, but whatever. Trevor May, he's probably going to be the number 2 guy in my bullpen. So it's too bad he's not an 80 or above, but close enough. Okay, where are the holes on my team here, if there are any? That right field. Whoa, there's a big gap. I think I'm going to be taking Charlie Blackmon. Wow, he's been hitting up a storm. Another guy, we'll see how he does out of Colorado. Pick him up. And then we can get to work on the bullpen. What do we got here? John Brebbia. That's a cool name. This is back to like the first year I was doing this, 2013, where I was judging guys by how cool their name was. I mean, I still do that to an extent, but he's got good numbers. Let's Breb it up. That's all I have to say about that. I'm known for my brevity. I don't think Joseph would have laughed at that joke, but you never know. Maybe if he's watching, he'll let me know. Backup catcher. Let's go for another bullpen guy. Tyler Duffy. Right-hander. He had 1 good year. No, that's a bit sketchy. Chafin, I know him. Who doesn't? Building a pretty solid career out there in Arizona. Let's pick him up. Good old Chafin dish. And then long reliever. Not really something I've been looking at stamina-wise. Okay, don't have any. Let's see if we can find one. Maybe we can run a starter out of the bullpen. How about you, Darvish? Has potential. I'd have 2 Japanese pitchers. Oh, 3 actually. Ryu's Korean. Never mind. 2. I was right the first time. Alright. Let's go with you, Darvish. Ryan Braun, gone to the Pirates. I still remember Liam 1 year picking Ryan Braun first overall over Mike Trout. He hasn't lived that one down yet, unfortunately for him. Let's go for another reliever. Pedro Baez. He's been the veteran of quite a few Dietrich Gamecast baseball series, and you can see why. He's so consistent. Let's pick him up. Now I'm feeling like I might need a lefty out of the pen now. I've kind of swung too far the other way. Because, yeah, let's look. Righty, righty, righty. Oh, no, Chafin's a lefty. All right, all right. Still, could use 1 more. I remember Oliver Perez. Former Mariner. 2015. No, 2013, 2012. Was he also 2015? I feel like he might have gotten traded back. He's a bit old, but he is a left-hander. He's not. I might be taking Perez. Looks like it. All right. Never hurts to have a 38-year-old on your team. That's what I find. There goes Tyler Flowers. Luckily, a lot of baseball players stay in the league for quite a while, so I still have a fairly decent knowledge of most of the players. So I got 6 players in my bullpen. Let's get 1 more, and then we'll head to the bench. What about Tim Hill? The manager would like that. It would make it easier to write the lineup card. Just write Hill. Yeah, you know what? I've never had any better reason for picking somebody, so let's pick up Tim Hill. There goes Cespedes. That's a bit of an unfortunate career path there, but I guess he got a big contract out of it at least. Backup catcher. So I've got to remember my fielding strategy here. 97. I spoke and it appeared. Austin Barnes. I'm not even going to look. Done. Ultimate fielder. No more passed balls for me. Which is good, because I throw a lot in the dirt. First baseman. Well, I do need a DH, actually. Probably would have picked one earlier had I picked up on that. But CJ Cron. No. It doesn't even have an 800 OPS. Miguel Cabrera would be a decent DH. A couple tough years, though. Not getting younger. What about Ji-Man Choi? He could be good, but I feel like he's a 74. I can probably wait a bit on that. So let's go for a backup infielder. And I could make another homer pick here and take Kyle Seager. Honestly, wouldn't be a bad DH either. I'm going to pick up Seager. I'm feeling pretty good about that pick. See, all the other teams are having to take relievers now, and I'm already set. I'm not even going to bother with that. Let's take a backup outfielder, shall we? Will Myers used to be good. Jay Bruce, a veteran of our series, as is Josh Reddick. I don't really feel like taking either of them, though. Billy Hamilton, is he still really fast? Yeah, he is. Fielding's good. Let's get him. Billy Hamilton. Get some nice pinch running going. So I still do need a backup for second and shortstop. So let's take a look for that next. I'll check that Choi is still available. Oh, he sure is. Ben Zobrist, calling my name. Decent fielding. Actually, might not be able to do better than that. We'll check the shortstop quickly. Might have better fielding guys there. Marwin, a star for Joseph's team last year. Jose Iglesias is a better fielder, though. He can't really hit his way out of a paper bag, but as long as I don't have any paper bags around, he'll be fine. Let's take Jose Iglesias. It's better than having to hit your way out of a plastic bag. Now, that would be difficult and not environmentally conscious. Choi is still very available because everybody's taking relievers. Let's get another guy who can hit. Oh, but his fielding, though. Look at his fielding. Maybe Blackman could be the DH. Oh, yeah, because he can't field. All right. Jared Dyson. He's 35 and he's a 73. But he's got great fielding and great speed. Let's pick him up. JP Startup? Is that a real guy? That's a great name. You get hired anywhere in Silicon Valley with that. Or at least sell some jerseys. I might just have to take Ji-Man Choi. I'm pretty much done otherwise. Yeah, let's do it. Is that a good pick, though? I don't really think it is a good pick. What about Daniel Murphy? It's another Rocky. Maybe some chemistry there, but 0 ceiling, 0 speed here for Aguilar. I'm going to take Ji-Man Choi. I got to trust my instincts here. And around 27. That's pretty much the roster, right? I'll make one more pick so it's an even number, but I think we're just about done here with this fantasy draft. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. A bit different, just me drafting. Let me know what you want to see next time. I can play games, I can simulate, I can do whatever. Or if you want to see any other games even. You know, I'm just here. Figure I'll put some content on so people can watch it whatever they're having to do right now. Have a little bit of a thing to watch, and I got to make a big last pick here. Make it really worthwhile for everybody watching at the end. I guess I could take a reliever. Chaz Rowe. Is Chaz Rowe like a showstopper for a video? Doesn't really seem like it. He is 6'5", though. It's just picking a tall guy. Maybe that's a good ending. Sure. Chaz Rowe. It's like fish row. It's like fishing with Joseph. Alright, that's going to do it for today's episode of MLB The Show 20. In case you've never watched, typically fantasy draft a team, go through a season. Once the situation improves and Joseph can come through, I don't know what we'll do, whether we'll continue with this or start a fresh new series with the two of us fantasy drafting. But either way, until then, I'm going to be cruising here, seeing how well this fantasy drafted Tampa Bay Rays team does. To make sure you don't miss an episode, subscribe to the DJ Gamecast, and let me know what you want to see. I got some time, I'm open, so if you want to see different MLB, if you want to see some other games, let me know. Bye-bye.